Hello, this is teddygaming. Welcome back to another preview on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles TMNT December Adventures issue number 14. And this one, oh god, this one we're going to be seeing the Turtles go up against so many different villains from past, present, future from the show, and also maybe some other stuff from this comic series and other stuff like that. And it looks like it's going to be an interesting one to see who's going to be included in this issue, but other than that, I'm not too sure what to really expect about this one. So, yeah, let's go and look at this one. Okay, so on the first page, we do get to see a variety of different villains. We've got to see Krang, Shredder, Triceratops, I think Tempestra, I think that's what it's called, Lord Dread, they're there, and Shredder and Krang, they're wondering, like, why they're there, and also, like, all the changes that's happened to them, because, Shredder, last time I saw him, he was, he's basically trapped in between dimensions, and it was more or less, like, phasing through stuff and all that. And now Krang has his android body and all that. So, I mean, they do mention this, and, Mr. Dog comes in and says, oh yeah, well, you know, I want to show you know, you can come in, you can fight the Turtles, give a bit of revenge. Krang, you know, you want your body? You got your body. It's bad to look at you on your walker thing and all that kind of stuff. I mean, I do like to think that maybe this is trying to help push, Turtles Forever into a bit more canonicity for this version of Turtles, but I think it's still very unlikely, but yeah. And then we do go into the next page where we do get to see a lot more villains, where we do get to see Bill Rocksteady, Wingnut, Screwloose, Chrome Dome, Baxter Stockman, they're there, and we do get to see Shredder, he's like, yeah, okay, I mean, I want to do some bit of reading, but, you know, I guess I could do it. And I feel like, just like looking at this bit here, where we do get to see Shredder, I do feel like this is probably the best Sarah has drawn these characters. I don't know, something about it, this one just seems a little bit different, like it was a little bit more on model, and it does look a lot better, but wow. So then we do go into the next page where we do get to see the Turtles fighting the villains, and we do get to see even more villains come in. We do get to see Scumbug, he comes in and says, oh yeah, you know, I want to get revenge and all that, and they go on to mention about, like, Mr. Ogg saying that he's more or less like a B-list kind of character. I would personally say he's a little bit less than that, maybe C-list, but we do get to see Dr. says, yeah, but he might be B-list, but he can do pretty much whatever he wants because he's basically a god and all that. So Mikey says, oh yeah, maybe he's more like an A-list kind of character, which, I mean, when looking at his powers, he does seem like a very underused character, but yeah. So that's when we do go into the next page, and we do get to see even more characters show up. We do get to see Chrome Dome, Alpha One, Toka, Raza, Dirtbag, Ground Shark. It's really great to see all these characters, and I wish they're all talking and doing a lot more, and wish I had a lot more pages to spend with these characters just fun with Turtles, but I'll take what we can get. And we just do get to see a lot more just talking and all that kind of stuff, where they mention, oh yeah, like Chrome Dome, he was destroyed in issue 6, we've got Alpha One, he was sent to another dimension, but Rock goes on to say, oh yeah, maybe they're part of a new toy line, which for some reason my head canon now is like thinking, oh yeah, maybe this is like the basically what more or less like started the NECA toy line. I don't know, something about it makes it better if it is the case. But yeah, other than that, there's no really for this page, but it's just really great to see a lot more villains. And that's when we do cut over to the next page, which is the final page of this one, which I think a lot of people could find a lot interesting, because we do get to see the first appearance of the Rat Queen, technically, or talking all that, and it's interesting because this character is going to be in the next story arc with the Phantom, and she's supposed to be there and all that kind of stuff, and I feel like with this, they are sort of teasing and setting things up for the Phantom to come into the next issue and recruit the Turtles, judging by all the stuff that's been released so far. Which, yeah, and we do get to see Rat King, which is really great, and it's just so weird because the Rat Queens are like, oh yes, look at them, they're amazing, they can fight really well. Rat King comes over and like, yeah, they're really good for reptiles. Hey, I'm the Rat King, who are you? She goes, oh yeah, I'm the Rat Queen. He goes, well, that's no promise, but I do like confidence in women. And with that, it really made me think, he really seems like the type of character that will make a lot of sexist comments, and I hope we don't get to see that. But at the same time, it's really great to see Rat King, so oh my god, this version of Rat King, he's probably one of the best versions. It's really great to see him again, and I can't wait to see like, what we do with his character. But but yeah, Rat Queen, she seems like a pretty cool character. I do like the design of her, and it'd be quite interesting to see what we do with her character going forward. But yeah, so then as we do go into the description for this issue. So for the description for this issue, it is: after 2 rounds of competition against the interdimensional imp Mr. Og, the Demon T are tied with him, their existence on the line if they don't win the final game. So far they battle monsters and squared off with themselves, but Mr. Og isn't taking any chances for his last challenge. He's bringing out enemies past, present and future to ensure his victory over the heroes in the hard shell. The conclusion of the Og Olympics is here, so grab yourself a copy and strap yourselves in for the ride. So yeah, I mean, must admit, overall, it's a pretty okay description for it. Not really too much to it. Just because I feel like for the majority of it, like we already know what's gonna happen. Like, you know, Vitolis is gonna win and stuff like that. And when we do hear the events from past, present, future, it does get me excited to see who they're gonna be introducing. Just because of a code which we'll be talking about in just a second. But I mean, other than that, it's okay, I want to say. But then for the covers, oh my god. So cover A, which, wow. Okay, so Shredder, Crank, yep, nothing to there. I've got Backsummon there, yeah. Chrome Dome, he's there. I mean, do get to see the Goose from the April special one shot. Again, not really too much to it. But then we do scroll up a little bit, and we do get to see Tiger Claw, the Cocrathragon worm thing from 2012. And this makes me just like really excited and happy to see what they're going to be doing for this crossover. And I just can't wait to see who can be bringing into this crossover. I mean, unfortunately, we haven't seen these characters yet in the preview. I hope we do get to see them in this story, because if we don't, it might just be one of the most disappointing letdowns of all time. But oh god, this is really exciting. And like, with this, like, it just gonna be like curious to see, because if there are some more like hinting that Turtles Forever is canon to this version of Turtles from, I believe it was issue 11, I want to say, then wouldn't it make sense to like bring in like 2003 Hunt, 2003 Shredder, Cry, and all that kind of stuff? But if they don't want to say that it's canon or that, or something along those kind of lines, it's just like I'm very curious to see who will be introducing. And yeah, because I want them to introduce like 2003 characters, but at the same time, I'm not too sure, because, you know, canon and all that kind of stuff. But we do have another cover which is done by Travis Helm, and we do get to see the Turtles just going down, beating up a lot of villains, Wingnut, Baxter, Toka, and Raza. It looks really cool. I do like the coloring for this one. The details for this one looks pretty cool. Yeah, there's not too much to it, but I do like the way that Mr. Og is coloured in the background, which looks a little bit more painted and a little bit realistic. Yeah, also do like the background for the purple things. I'm not too sure what to really say about the purple being the thing in the background, but yeah, that's it for that bit there. So, yeah, let me know in the comment section below, what do you think about this issue so far? Are you looking forward to it? Are you not? And, yeah, that's it for today, guys. If you doesn't, please share, let's subscribe and all that stuff. Goodbye, yo, bye.